good that looks, no? I mean, obviously these are two different, but...
They don't know. Now they do.
Obviously, Delaney is pretty well known here. You know, she's famous. Everyone knows who she is. You know, you see, oh, it's Delaney Bayles, you know. She's a legend already and certainly famous at the IJA. Like, I think it'd be pretty hard to find somebody who doesn't know who she is.
Hey, how's it going? Do you know who Delaney Bayles is?
Yes.
Do you know who Delaney Bayles is?
I do, yes.
Do you know who Delaney Bayles is?
I do. She's a really great juggler. I've talked to her a lot. She's an amazing person.
Do you know who Delaney Bayles is?
Yes, I do. One of the best jugglers in the world.
Do you know who Delaney Bayles is?
I do.
Yes. I sure do.
I do know who Delaney Bayles is.
I do. Yes.
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 I do.
Excuse me, could I ask you a really quick question for a documentary?
No, I don't have time.
Do you know who Delaney Bayles is?
One thing I think about a lot is how lucky we are in juggling, the people who become like our heroes. I think it's fantastic how great of people they tend to be. You know, we have people like Wes Peden and Spencer Androli and Zach McAllister and all of these wonderful humans that are actually genuinely great people. And Delaney is absolutely that. Yeah, so the funny thing about Delaney is that she just goes, and she goes like hard, right? She is here to compete and do one of the hardest, you know, medals that she's probably stressed out about in her whole life because she really wants it, and she has worked hard for that thing, and she's so focused on that medal, and she wants it. But also, she's here and she's like, yeah, I mean, I can compete in individual prop competition. I can compete in X juggling. I can compete in numbers. I can compete in joggling. I can do all the things. Like, why not?
She is not only one of the best jugglers I've met, but she is also very funny. You might not know that when you first meet her. When I was in circus school with her, she was somehow like one of the class clowns of the school that would always make everyone laugh. So I'd say that she's got a good heart. She's a pretty great person and makes other people happy.
Judges, are you ready? Competitors, are you ready? Your time starts now.
I've known Delaney for a long time, and it's not like we get to see each other frequently, like weekly or monthly, but maybe once or twice a year for the first, I guess once or twice a year for maybe the past 10 years. And in the beginning, she was really shy, and it's been really great to see her just like blossom and bloom into this, like, I don't know if I would say extroverted human, but just like this person who is like very happy to smile and chat and just hang. It's just been always welcoming to have them around and be at the festivals. So it's nice to see them evolve as a person from just being a kid to now being an adult. In terms of her juggling, a lot of people talk about how Delaney's like the best female juggler in the world. And that kind of makes you mad when knowing that they don't have a scope or that they don't understand that Delaney is just one of the best jugglers in the world and it's not even remotely close. So that's just something I want to like change in terms of people's mentality or perspective of who she is and what she does. Because she just does some of the most innovative and creative and technically difficult tricks that you've never seen before. So yeah, she's one of a kind.
That's so cool. No, I like it though. That's so cool.
Obliged, corrupted.
So I think that there are a couple different things that set Delaney apart from other jugglers. I think the first one is how seriously she takes structuring her practice, whether it's for perfecting a trick she's working on or just training for a competition. So I think that she's really careful about how she structures the practice to get the best results for these things. And then the second is just her really high level of technical ability. So Delaney has done so many tricks that many jugglers would never even think to be possible or try themselves. For instance, the 7-ring overhead, 7-ring back crosses, things like that. So I've known Delaney for a bit over 10 years now, and it's always super fun to see her at festivals and the crazy new tricks that she's working on.
We thought it was amazing. Delaney Bayles. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is perfect. Yeah.
Oh wow, for juggling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We could do 7 in here.
That'd be great.
That's the stage. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if she'll let me. Because often it's like loading dock to your best bet.
Yeah.
That's my experience. What I used to do.
Yeah.
My last job is as soon as I'd finish my act, I'd come off stage while I was still nervous, and I'd do more 7 club qualifies.
Why?
Because my hands were like you still have adrenaline in you, and so you can practice with adrenaline, but no consequences.
Nice.
It helped a lot. All right, let's figure out where we need to be. Hold on. But you think this iPad works? Don't know where I'm going, but it's just the arrow.
Yeah.
It's like the escalator.
Yeah, I think it was really tough for me at first, switching from being known as a technical juggler to like loosely an artist, right? Of like, oh, I have intention on stage, I have an act, I have a very specific costume in dancing, you know? I think for me, I was so stuck in like this idea of how people see me in juggling, of like really good girl, technical juggler, you know? And that's all I can be, right? For me, getting over that mental block of like, yeah, I still have high level technique. I'm still, you know, I'm still me, but being okay with having other people see me as something different than just a juggler was really tough. And it's taken a long time and multiple festivals for me to be like, okay, if you like my act, if you think I should smile more, if you want me to put on a different costume or dance less or be happier, or like maybe my next act is that, but this one is very specific and I'm pretty attached to it. And so I'm hoping that this is the act that wins IJA, because it's been like such a big act for me in like becoming more of an artist, which I still say loosely, but so yeah. So I think I don't know how the switch has been for other people, but for me it was tough for sure.
Say something encouraging to him. You cannot imagine how much he admires him.
Okay. Do you know what the Teams is for their tech?
There's kids on the stage right now.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen Delaney's championship act a few times, like over a couple years, which is actually really neat because I think it's easy to see an act and kind of really not understand how it gets to where it is, or even maybe think like, oh, this person's so good, and maybe this is their first try at this act and they made it and it's perfect and now they win. I distinctly remember seeing this act a couple years ago and I liked it. I thought it was good. But I remember honestly feeling like there were parts that felt a little uneasy with the performance aspect. Like Delaney hadn't quite figured out what it was for her yet, or how she wanted to fully embody it. And it was still amazing, obviously, but it was different. And then I've seen it a few times since then, and every single time it just became more and more her.
Hey, you got this tonight. I guarantee everyone's nervous. Take a deep breath. Don't try to compete with anyone else. Just do your 6 minutes, 7 minutes? 3 minutes? 5 minutes? Okay. Do your 5 minutes. Have a blast. Every person in the audience is rooting for you. You got it. Thank you. You got it. Good job. Here, let's do it. Thank you.
Can't wait to see your action.
I appreciate it.
That was big. What's the wisdom?
I wasn't just talking to myself.
I remember her saying to me one time, "Oh, don't you want to be the best in the world at something?" And I think that's something that's important to her. And I remember people when she was younger saying, "You're going to be the best female juggler." And she said, "I don't want to be the best female juggler, I want to be the best juggler."
Will you be watching this year?
Oh my gosh. Maybe with my glasses off, we'll see. Yeah, I think she's prepared well, and she's traveled and she's done so many shows now. In juniors, I don't think she performed before anyone before, you know, had not had any acts or gigs, but this time she's a professional, working as a professional, so I probably will.
So the act originally started out as this like 3-minute one club piece to this really intense song. And I think I was also allowed to use 2 clubs, maybe 2 clubs. And then my 3rd year of school, we added in kind of all the technique and learned how to move with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clubs. And yeah, it started off really to this really slow song, and everything was like really drawn out. So my 3rd year, Kyle was like helping me improvise different music, and we found the song that I ultimately ended up using, and he's like, "This is your song." So I kept it, and it's got so many changes in it that it really it fits a juggling piece. And yeah, and so we had kind of full act, but like I changed the one club section probably 3 or 4 times. Every time it's a little different, and I've shortened it because I didn't love how long it was. It felt a little too long. And then we moved 7 from the end to the beginning, close to the beginning, which I think is a bold move to say it lightly. And Jay Gilligan gave me some notes, and one of the notes he said, "That's a risky move and you're going to stress yourself out." And he's right. He's right. But I think it suits the act, and ultimately it's, for now, for this act, it's what I'm going with.
That the first big technique of your routine is 7 club flash, for me, is pretty stressful, I think. Like, I would just never put myself through that. I guess you do have like that one club sequence to warm up and to feel comfortable on stage. It's not like you walk out and the first thing you do is the 7 club flash, but also having the 7 club flash right on a music cue, and man, that would stress me out. But I'm old, so you do your thing, and if you can do it, it's amazing, I guess. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it, because like, it's cool, yeah, but your whole routine isn't one moment. It's not one trick. Your whole routine is not about nailing 5 super hard tricks. You've created a vocabulary, a language with your body and with the clubs and the style of juggling you choose and how you present it. That for me is the more compelling thing. Even I watched through the video once, and yeah, I remembered you flashed 7 clubs at the beginning, but that wasn't for me the very most compelling part of it, right? It's kind of everything else. It's all the choreography that's amazing.
And I've gotten tons of comments about like an interesting way to end your act. Positive and negative comments, I'll say. But I like the idea of like putting them down. And I think to me it means like kind of everything comes to an end. And ultimately like someday like I'll put my clubs down for the last time as a juggler. It's sort of like no matter what I do, there will be an ending. And you do the best you can with what you have, and then ultimately you put them down and walk away. So I kind of like walking back, and then I like look up, and it's sort of me looking to like the mountaintop and then kind of turning away at the end. Yeah, Kyle and Andrea were really big about like an artist puts meaning into their work. So I tried my best to put meaning into my art. And we kind of came up with the act as like a story of a woman's life, and so it's got like this kind of creation at the beginning with 1 clubs, and then it's like sort of like this big bang moment with a 7, and then it's kind of like childhood, young adult, and then there's a moment where I put my hair back, and it's kind of got some like Mulan vibes of like going to war, and then you like do the 6 club part, you put them down, and then it's sort of like, I think of it sort of like a somber moment of like that reflection of like you look yourself in the mirror in the eyes and like kind of see who you've become, and then you're like forced to like regroup, rebuild. That's kind of the 5 club section, and then 3 is sort of this kind of like freedom at the end of like I am who I am, this is what I do, and then ending, lay them down, and sort of like you're kind of laying down the pieces of what your life was, and then ultimately that's the end.
Carter, I don't know.
I know Vinny Carter. Vinny's good. I know Galen.
Galen?
I know Galen. I didn't know he was competing. I've heard this name.
You want to know what I'm looking for in a competitor? Let's see. Juggling difficulty
is definitely juggling creativity, which is one of the categories. I'd really love to see some tricks or style of juggling that I haven't really seen before.
Juggling execution.
Well, we have specific guidelines of things that we can judge on and cannot judge on.
Entertainment value.
Looking for an act that moves people emotionally. I think that could be something that makes people excited, something that makes people feel. Either that's because it's technically amazing or because it's a profound performance experience. I think that's what I want.
Presentation.
Well, friends, welcome to the 77th Annual International Juggling Association Festival Championship. Now, my name is Keith Nelson.
Hello, everyone. My name's Andrea Murillo, and I have the pleasure of teaching dance at Circadian School of Circus Arts. And I've also had the honor of working with Delaney these past 3 years. I might tear up and cry, but here goes nothing. Delaney, I remember the day you decided you wanted to really cultivate your language of dance. We were sitting across the yellow room on the bench next to the desk. You had so many doubts and fears about movement. I told you, well, anybody can dance as long as you put in the work. Little did I know who I was going to be dealing with. Every week, you showed up to our lessons overly prepared, with a gladiator-like tenacity and a true hunger for knowledge. You overcame every emotional obstacle with grace. You cultivated your being to showcase intention, passion, depth, and meaning. You evolved to a level of artistry which is magnetic, powerful, and rich in meaning. Most of the time, Delaney was the last one to leave the building. Juggling in full beast mode, AirPods in, probably listening to a podcast or Florence and the Machine, thinking of how she could be a juggler and an NBA player at the same time. Not only is she a rock and roll rebel on the inside, but she is also an incredible visual artist and very sweet and kind. I will forever be in awe of your discipline, your passion, and your practice. Delaney, I selfishly say that you have given me such a gift, and I cannot thank you enough. You trusted me, or at least I think you did, and you let me be a part of your journey. It was sometimes so intense, but I loved every second of it. The grit and the struggle to overcome, that is what growth is all about. I cannot wait to see what amazing things you will accomplish. I can't wait to see how you walk through the valleys and the peaks of those mountains you always tell me about. Don't let these times bring you down. It's just a valley. Remember, you are a horse that runs on best on a muddy track. Keep listening to your intuition. I really believe you are a star.
Our next entertainer is once again an individual. She comes from Salt Lake City, Utah. Welcome to the stage, Delaney Bayles. the Individuals division. Third place, $200 and the bronze medal, Gideon Elson. And the silver medal goes to Galenar. $1,000, the gold medal, and the Lucas Cup goes to Delaney.
Took 12 years. I guess that's a reminder to be patient. I don't know, if I had to give advice to like my younger self, I think I would just say like everything you think is that will happen. Just keep working hard. I think you got this.
Thank you.
Well done, Delaney.
Did you get my jump on film? Never again do I have to do that.
Yeah.
Never again.
Competing is hard. It is so hard. And it's impressive to just get in. It's impressive to win. It's impressive to win it 3 times in 3 different categories.
There you go.
So often, like, as a kid, when we'd be so excited, was like the pursuit of the dream, and like the actual moment of it is not what like excites me. It's like all the work that goes up to it. And so I think like looking back, especially since the last time we competed in individuals, like I've changed so much and I've grown so much as a person, and that's what I'm excited about. You know, I'm like, yeah, the run wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. Like my effort and preparation, like over the last 5 years, I believe is unparalleled, you know? So I kind of have to like look back of like, that was my gold medal. Like it was all that work. It was like, it's like the climb to the mountain was what I'm the most proud of, not anything I ever did at the top. Oh man. Oh, Delaney.
Peanut butter in my room upstairs. Don't worry about it.
Do they take that from you at TSA?
I checked it.
No.
I don't know. I think ultimately, like, it is a little disappointing that I can never actually show my best version of myself on stage, and it's always so much less than what I'm actually capable of. I think it's kind of discouraging for me. Of like, I don't know, crap. My first coach, Richard, helped me so much, especially with juniors and it helping me become a performer from just a technical juggler. Kyle Drake helped me immensely with my IJA act and helped me become an artist and show me like what my full potential could be. Andrea really like had turned me into an awkward, tried to help me become like a dancer from a very uncoordinated, awkward juggler, and Zach is like truly my best friend, and I wouldn't have wanted to win teams with anyone else. My dad like drove me to juggling club every week growing up, and is really just like supported. I'm not getting through this. I think lastly, my mom has been amazing. She's seen me perform 8 different times in order to win these 5 championships. She didn't miss one. And I really appreciate that.
Woke up feeling like I just might run for president. Even if there ain't no precedent, switching up the messaging.